Alright, got a game on Flats and Forests, I believe. Flats and Forests 2.1. A lot of good players in this game. So on Team 1 we got Lexon, Blackwater, Professor Bar, Dark Hunter, Zeus, Skadoosh, Destructive Disabled Timber, going up against Ollie, 2KO, Greedomorph, Sad Panda, Choice, um, Gutecast, 2, Goody, Levify, and Megatron. I want to apologize to Ollie, and I forgot who was another player that I played with last game on how's it called, Bismuth Valley. Kind of messed up the lane. I mean, obviously going up against a way better player, Greedomorph. In my lane, he pushed out, had complete lane control over me, and just, ended up in flowing through units to other lanes and just destroying some of Ollie's economy. So, yep, wanted to apologize to Ollie for that. Definitely a good player. So both of them are in the same team now. Let's get that out of the way and let's get into the game. So. Flats and Forests, pretty good, pretty competitive 8v8 map. A lot of these medals, but these medals provide, I believe, just 2.1 actually. It's a bit better than the other map where it's just 1.6. Forgot the name of that map. But yeah, in any case, Alexon starting off with bots, Timber going bots as well. Skadoosh vehicles, Cortex, got a mix of Cortex and Armada. Probably gonna start pretty basic as we usually do. Just some scouts, ticks already coming up from Goody. Um, Lexon not being able to go for that choice since he has Cortex. Both him and Timber getting some solars up since the wind is not that great. 5 windmills and just like 2 solars. Have a constant flow of energy. Already queued up like 3 constructors, 3 grave robbers, 5 grunts, 10 thugs, 5 aggravators. Pretty standard lineup for bots. Aggravators very good against static defenses like turrets, being able to outrange them, the light guard turrets. Thugs just providing a lot of meat shielding. Have good plasma cannons. Pretty slow, but they can be microed very well as grunts. Ticks closing in from Goody, just getting this information. Lexon did not, nor did Timber, put their commanders out early. Neither side does, to be honest. They're just trying to get a good start here. Zeus, Vehicle Lab as well. Hunter already having some blitzes out. Those will be able to make short work of rovers. Megatron actually going for 6 ticks. Gonna try and destroy some economy of the opposing players on the east side, so we can have a bit better start. Just slow them down as much as possible, which is always important. I never try and do these things with the rovers or rascals or ticks. That's definitely something that I should implement into my strategy. If any of you already didn't know, I'm pretty new to the RTS genre. I spent a lot of time playing League of Legends. Yep, I know that's pretty bad. Like around 10 years, pretty much since it came out, since season 1. But yeah, let's stop talking about League. Uh, um, we know what type of illness that game induces. In any case, let's get back to the game. Megatron seizing these metal extractors, just putting a constructor out, feels pretty safe. It's not going to get attacked or raided. Already has Lazarus reclaiming these trees, getting a constant flow of energy, which is pretty good. Sometimes it can be some good maps with good reclaim like this. Oh, we have Dark Hunter. These 3 blitzes managed to slip through and destroyed some of the constructors. Gonna put stop to these windmills of Gutecast, the Brazilian player. That's a lot of damage done right off the start. That's gonna slow him down by quite a bit. Lost a lot of economy. Gonna have to spend time rebuilding. You hate to see it. You hate to see it. Pretty good move from Dark Hunter. It's a very big map with a lot of openings, unless you have like a clearly made up lane already. Since none of these players did, were late to get into position. Gutecast did not have his commander back at the base, so his base got destroyed there. Got distracted. There we go. Lexon getting some units up here. Grunts would be able to outmaneuver and outkite pawns here, as they have 50 range more, a bit less DPS, but Lexon has his commander here, so it shouldn't be a problem. D-guns, a lot of these units here. Turret gets destroyed. Lexon is in kind of danger. He might get his commander killed. This could be pretty disastrous. And yes, he has his... I want to try kill commander. Okay, we got it from Greedomorph. That is pretty good. He's rolling on floor laughing. Not sure why, but yeah, that was pretty catastrophic for Lexon. He has his units coming out now, but Lizzie will be able to secure that wreckage. Timber is here with his commander. Greedo's not there yet. Goody is not there yet, so they will be able to seize this for Lexon's team, for Lexon's side. That is good at least. Always try to look for good things inside of mostly bad things, and exactly this comes out. We have 1500 metal left on that wreckage. Pawns, Grunts still going at it. See on the other side, Hunter trying to catch these incisors that slip through. They're going to do some eco damage, which is good. Pounder from Destructive Disabled. First unit that he opted for, which is weird. I mean, Pounders are pretty good, don't get me wrong. They're very good against stacked up units like Grunts and lower level units, but against incisors already, as you may or may not know, vehicles have turrets and they need to rotate before they fire. Blitzes are usually faster than that, but Pounder is going to take some time to turn his turret and shoot the target. Plus, if you're steering him in the other direction, if you're going this way and the target is like here, let's say, it's going to take a lot of time for him to turn, target that unit, and shoot. So that's a thing that tanks will have. They're not that good in kiting. Destructive Disabled went for Tier 2 Factory immediately. They saw this. Gutaikast pinged it, and they already see that they have a Tier 2 lab almost up and ready. They might focus down this player if they have a chance, but that may not be the case. Let's see, Ollie attacking a lot of these tanks with the Grunts, but Grunts are pretty bad against vehicles, especially Brutes and Incisors. They can just go around and shoot them. Grunts, pretty weak unit, very good early. Pretty early, and as you may know, Grunts or just like T1 spam and mid to late game, just putting pressure on those higher tier units that are slow on firing, like Karganeth or Shivas, not being able to manage well against Grunts, nor does most artillery. But yep, we got a lot of units flowing through from Choice. Pretty good. He's going to be able to do some eco damage. Those incisors are very good, like 860 health. Much more costly than a grunt, like 3 times more regarding metal. Double their HP, just like 200 energy more. And we already have a tiger coming up from Destructive Disabled. But will he be able to prevent these incisors from doing any serious damage? The answer is probably yes. He does not have any... He opts for self-destruct. Nope, does not do any serious damage. That is good to see at least. Getting these brutes over here, trying to claim as much ground as possible. Gutaikast, pretty low commander, 1%, and just needs a bit more. Here comes a blitz. Or will it though? Gutaikast can just de-gun it preemptively before it gets into range of shooting. But that is pretty bad for Gutaikast. Starting off badly with a destroyed economy, then getting his commander to 1 HP. Is regenerating obviously, but it's going to take a lot of time. Dark Hunter is definitely going to have control of this hill side. Ollie having a forward vehicle factory, so he has a bot lab in the back and a forward with vehicle factory. I was faced up against that in the last game against Greedomorph. He had a back bot factory and the forward vehicle factory. So while I only had one bot factory, and that definitely did not go well. I lost my metal extractors, and that was pretty much a lost lane. But Blackwater making a lot of progress here. A lot of this artillery, a lot of pawns, some tanks coming in, as well as 2 factories. Pretty good. Very, very advanced T1, Tier 1 gameplay that we're seeing here. Making defenses as well. Obviously, Blackwater, pretty good, pretty experienced player. I never seen these players in other games, other RTS games before, but I can see, obviously, they know what they're doing. They have a lot of experience in this. And experience from past RTS games just reflects into this game. Megatron losing his commander here. That wreckage would probably be reclaimed by his team. These artillery pushed a bit too far from Blackwater. Did not lose too many of them, but now they're just scrambling to secure this commander wreckage as it has 2,000 metal. Lexon, let's see, it's already making T2 units. Fiends, trying to prevent these grunts from destroying his economy. Losing one metal extractor, but that is fine. What happened here? Another commander. Nope. Not sure what went down there. Oh, those are mines. Heavy mines, to be exact. From Blackwater. I think he had that little groundhog. Yeah, exactly. It's a pretty good map for laying these mines down, just to prevent flanks. Pretty good idea. Sad Panda has pretty good control over Zeus's lane. Dark Hunter trying to put these under control. Not in D-gun range. Unfortunate, but he's placing some more turrets. Good take cast. Going to be able to defend against these blitzes that we're pushing through. It has a lot of metal on this hill to reclaim. So it is not done yet for good tie cast. Sad Panda getting shot by artillery. No static defenses from him. Either that or it got destroyed. Nope, just no static defenses. Forward vehicle plant. Nothing in the back. 3 energy storages. Sitting on a lot of metal. Very little build power at the moment. Well, not very little, but he's getting some more up, which is pretty good. If he keeps these units, he might very well be able to push through with a lot of units and do considerable damage. Just doing a drive-by. Classic maneuver with these tanks, stouts. I doubt these incisors will stand a chance against these. He's just trying to prevent units from getting an idea to push behind, which is pretty good move. A lot of these mines laid down by Blackwater. Blackwater and Professor Bar are here in position. Ollie cloaked his commander. Not sure if he was seen, although he can be seen by a radar, I believe. Is it in range? Yes. Let's see the vision from Blackwater. They do not see this commander here. He may be able to blow up 2 commanders at once, but still that is 6,000 metal for the other team. Okay, Ollie's here. Making short work of these brutes, making them second guess their approach to this position. A lot of incisors here, some pounders, pretty good. Trying to avoid this artillery. So artillery is pretty close. You should be able to get rid of those, but there's some lightning turrets, whistlers. Okay, so he clears most of the artillery here and just retreats his units as they're pretty low. Sneaking up his commander, trying to make a play. Greedo and Timber. Nope, he's against Timber. Greedo and Goody. Goody flowing some units through. We got aircraft from Greedo Morph. Made aircraft as well as bot lab and a vehicle lab. Actually, no, sorry, just a bot lab. Aircraft and yep, he is bombing Lexon. Pretty good move. A lot of these bombers, 16 bombers in 13 minutes. Having great command over the lane, as well as just producing a lot of bombers. No anti-air came in. We have a shredder here. 2 shredders, 3 shredders coming in from Blackwater. That is pretty good. Doing whatever he can to help his teammate, and it's a good thing since Lexon did not lose that much. He is going to need Reclaim Bot just to revive this T2 factory. Has some Sheldons here at the ready, but Timber is being pushed back further and further. Greedo along with Goody doing pretty good work. This may not even go up. Lexon lacking energy a lot. Levify discovering this T2 constructor along with 2 Twitchers with these tanks. Just flowing units through right now. This top side has been severely damaged. Getting more scouts is Greedo Morph. Trying to get vision. And let's see, he's going to get some valuable information. And that is correct. We see a lot of units here. We see a lot of constructions, buildings. Let's see if he capitalizes. So his bombers got destroyed. He's making 10 more. He's trying to get Lexon completely out of the game as he does not have any anti-air. But we have shredders from Blackwater. although the bombs have been thrown down. Um, did not manage to destroy the fusion reactor, which is pretty good. But okay, some tanks flowing from Levify. He will not manage to destroy that as it's being repaired by Lexon's construction turrets. Timber trying to sacrifice his commander is the last thing he can do, a last-ditch effort. Has a Juno constructed here, but it's going to take some time charging. And Greedo and Goody are aware that that commander was the last line of defense for Lexon and Timber's front line. Some of his base has been butchered, and he's sitting on some decent metal and energy. He may be able to help Lexon over here, but as we see, Levify is just flowing more and more tanks and Genesis through. See how bot side is going. So Dark Hunter managed to completely destroy Gutecast's front line and is managed to destroy his troops. Just reading these. I doubt he will be able to go nukes. Barely made a T2 lab and already has units flowing his way. Destructive disabled has a lot of these tigers here at the ready. Professor Barr gonna try and push this lane with him as well. Blackwater starting to spam T1 units, grunts. These could be able to flow through and do a lot of damage, but Megatron coming out with ticks of his own. There's a lot of these Centurions, which are pretty good for T1 units. It costs 270, but they have a lot of DPS, a lot of health. They can hold their own against Fiends as well, without a problem. But Sheldon's, there comes the problem. So yeah, in any case, a lot of tanks, a lot of wreckage there. Zeus would be able to reclaim 3,500 metal if he keeps at it. This could go well for him. He already has a T2 factory, not constructing any units. Mostly just has 2 AFK constructors. He should make some more turrets, construction turrets, to be honest, and just try and get these units flowing. Blackwater, a lot of these ticks, a lot of grunts. I'm not sure how he has. Did he revive these grunts? No. I guess he was given a T1 Cortex constructor. Not sure. Okay, sorry, those are pawns. I'm stupid. In any case, he's gonna try and kill these troops from Megatron. That's not gonna go well since we have hounds here as well. We have these Centurions. They can just make short work of any ticks, any pawns that try and slip through. Okay, Lexon finally getting some pressure off of himself, getting Sheldon's out, and there's a lot of this wreckage. These two. Okay, so he assigned the Twitchers to help build the units out of here, and I'm not sure what's going on here. Okay, so just some tanks trying to flow through. No need to be alarmed. Okay, lane's slowing down pretty much. Nobody going. Let's see if nobody going for tier 3 yet. Do we see anti-nukes at all? 18 minutes. Only one anti-nuke from Gutecast. Player that was behind for the most time. We see one from Ollie as well. Just been made. We don't see any nukes from other players, so I think they're safe pretty much. Lexon has been under heavy fire for the most part of the game, same as Gutecast. We have some stun shurikens coming from Ollie. Gonna stun these Tiger tanks. There is no anti-air here. Definitely, if you're assaulting a position, you should make a mix of units, because these very, very good players have a very, very good sense of playing this game. They can just go out and change their strategy, make some shurikens, paralyzer drones, and these tanks have just been scared away by a couple of shurikens that are like 58 metal each. Those are like 11 shurikens, 580 metal. That is the cost of this one tank, putting in a complete stop to this push. Blackwater flowing a lot of units, destroying Megatrons. Actually, no, just killing some units and pushing through, finding an open spot. This could be catastrophic for Megatron. If 2 of these windmills go off, that should be it for the windmills. These beamers are not gonna do a lot against these pawns. They're just gonna go through and destroy all this energy income from Megatron. He definitely should have invested in a bit stronger economy, like economy buildings, like advanced solars. A lot of these got destroyed. No big damage done, honestly. That is pretty good. Those chain explosions just detonated those pawns, which are pretty low HP to begin with. A lot of tanks from Destructive Disable here. I'm not sure where these shurikens went from Ollie. Maybe just one or two anti-air swept it up, or was it something else? A lot of scouts coming in from, was that Gute cast? He already has a nuke, and he has one at the ready inside the chamber. That is pretty good. That is pretty fast timing, considering he got raided pretty early. Dark Hunter pushing with a mix of bulls and stouts, opening up Sad Panda's lane, and I have some arbiters, sorry, from Lexon. Those are pretty good units. Very, very big range. A lot of damage with these rockets, but just one at the moment. Some more on the way. There we go. 5 arbiters. This could do some serious damage, but here come the fiends. Mix of grunts and fiends. Dark Hunter pushing this lane. Okay, so Gute cast completely demolishes Professor Bar's base with this nuke. Very, very good move from him. That nuke has minus 7% reload time, so it's going to go faster and faster. It almost has another rocket at the ready. Professor Bar losing his base. This is definitely not a good thing. Sometimes this happens to me, and I really don't like it. I get a bit frustrated, but you know, I imagine most of us do. But what can you do? You just got to try and rebuild, fight, and try and win the game. It's almost like League, mentioning it again, but it's almost never lost. One team can make a mistake, and you have to capitalize. You have to be well-oriented. You have to understand what is going on here, and if you see an opportunity, you should seize it. You should try and capitalize. These bulls will not be able to destroy. That is a good call to attack build power. This bull, he's moving it pretty well. Should attack these construction turrets. We have another rocket launch from Gute cast. Let's see where it goes. Let's see if it's... I think it's going in the same spot. No, actually. Oh, no. He does not have it. Destructive Disabled, making an anti-nuke pretty late. Has his base destroyed as well. Gute cast, very, very well played. This is a great move from him. So he got 2 players. That's minus 12% reload time. Those rockets are going to keep coming. Faster and faster. That's 2 players' bases out of the game. They have some units to work with, but for the time being, they will not be able to produce more. Meaning, if these units die off, it is going to be much easier to push these positions. It is not over yet. Blackwater flowing his units through. Lexon holding the line pretty strong, along with Timber. Although they lost both of their commanders, and Greedo's and Goody's commanders are still standing, they're doing a great job of holding these lanes. Trying to do everything they could. Blackwater has a mix of Jaguars, Ticks, and Pawns. Jaguars, if you may or may not know, are kind of a utility lightning tank, pretty cheap from Armada Tier 2, with light anti-air capability, and with those little electric rays that they fire. They do good damage, and I think it's AoE splash. I'm not sure. I never seen it if there were like more units boxed together. But Destructive Disabled, he's just gonna hold his units here for the time being while he tries and rebuilds. It's not gonna be that hard. A lot of his economy is untouched. You should try and provide some metal to Blackwater while he's at it. That's what I usually do. If I get my base completely destroyed by a nuke, he's sitting on a lot of resources here, and he should provide some for Lexon just to hold stronger. And that's at least in my opinion what you should do. You should not keep that metal for yourself that much. I mean, you're overflowing, true, but you can give like 1,000 metal to Lexon or Blackwater. They're going to use it way better, and they have an opportunity to end this game right here. So you should definitely be aware of that, and just give in a bit more metal for them to progress faster. That is nuke. It's been stopped. He was trying to nuke Dark Hunter, but he is ready. I mean, he should be. It's 25 minutes. And we have that out of the way. Another nuke already halfway coming through. Will he be able to snipe anyone? Lexon already has an anti-nuke as well. A lot of these Sheldons are pretty up forward. Mix of Sheldons and Arbiters. These rockets are just gonna keep wreaking havoc. If we get this Castro done, okay, so that Castro is done. Let's see his view. So he sees there's a lot of these coming. Skadoosh putting his tanks in. Those are just on fire at will. Arbiters, I'm not checking their targets pretty well, but this should be their priority, the Shroud here, so they can just rain down fire as long as possible. I'm not seeing Greedo and Goody's Commander, so they're probably more up the back, constructing, getting ready to prevent this push. Yep, where's Goody's Commander though? Okay, so he's pulling him back. I'm not sure that's the greatest idea, but we will see. Sorry about that. We're back. Blackwater getting pushed back, getting his units pushed back. A lot of these are reclaim bots, which is pretty good, just to keep recycling the units that are on the field. Kind of lost his grip over this land. Ollie having some fiends there to help. Another nuke being countered. Those were pretty good two nukes, good take cast, but I doubt it is going to be. It's going to keep being that way. Thing that you can do is bomb a front line. If bombing bases does not work, you bomb it once, it doesn't work, you should try bombing the front line here, just to get rid of these units. They're usually not covered by anti-nukes. Or you can either just opt for recycling this. I mean, it is a pretty useful thing to do, but sometimes you just consider not doing it, since it is very good utility for destroying T2, maybe even T3 units, if not just damaging them a lot in the front line. But he will not be able to go for these bases anymore. A lot of these mammoths from Ollie missing their shots, not being pre-aligned. They should not collapse there, but yeah, they're still just slowly making units. They've been pretty behind since these nukes blew up. We have a lot of units from Destructive Disabled. He's going to try and help Blackwater here. We have... Was that a nuke? Nope, that was a commander going down. That was Professor Barr's commander. These Sheldons catching him by surprise. Actually, Mammoths mixed with Sheldons. And it's going to be a big and strong push from Ollie and Choice. Do we have bombers coming in? We have a Paralyzer. Paralyzed bombers from Stilettos, EMP bombers from Blackwater. Has pretty good production, trying to flow through along with Destructive Disabled. This could be very well. Timber and Lexon holding on their own here. We had a stun bot stunning these brutes, but let's see here. I think they're gonna go to Megatron's base. Levify stealth his commander, putting it forward just to put a stop to these tigers. I already issued a command for Degum. There we go. And a lot of these tanks go down. They will keep going down. Blackwater has to... okay, that's gonna be a very big stun. We should have some units to clean this up. And we have Banishers from Professor Barr, keeping them alive just for this opportunity. Some more stuns. These Sheldons from Choice are not gonna live another day. Scorpion, in range of Scorpion. This is gonna be a lot of damage dealt from all these static defenses. If they opt to getting closer, they're gonna be met with even more Scorpions. Huge fight going on here, but not a lot of units from the western side team. In any case, we are seeing Orange slow down drastically. He lost his commander, lost pretty much everything here on the bottom side, and just trying to revive units or whatnot. But Orange, Sad Panda, out of the game, and sad as his name shows. That was a nuke being prevented. Another attempt from Gutecast. Those first two were pretty good, but those players are back, and were not dealt with properly once they were nuked. But they still had a lot of units, so they could defend. Pretty cool icons for these stilettos, for these EMP bombers. Very good utility unit for Armada. 24 of them. Blackwater gonna stun these. That is pretty good. I'm not sure how you do that, but he just attack moved a lot of these positions, and these units are just gonna be stunned for some time. Stunning just, multiple units at once. He's gonna try and close in. These Shivas not stunned anymore, so they're gonna try and pull back. There's not gonna be any aggression from them. They're just gonna defend. Professor Bar having a lot more units. These Banishers are a good mix with Obscure, with the Jammer and a Radar. Pretty good homing missiles. Very good damage, but a long reload time. Almost like snipers, but just a tad bit more mobile. And Ollie's commander got stunned here as well. He's gonna get discovered. He's gonna self-destruct, and will he though? Yeah, he will. He's gonna take a lot of these with him, and that is fine. A lot of Tigers being lost from Professor Bar, but still a couple of these Banishers remain. We still have a Jammer and the radar vehicle, but these EMP bombers are just so good, preventing units from firing. We have tachyon lasers. Those are gonna do a lot of damage to these Shivas. And Ollie just not being able to put out units fast enough. Blackwater focusing on him this time, just changing battlefields as the battlefield in front of Megatron was not that fruitful. And also we did raid him. We saw that he does not have any considerable economy like fusion reactors or stuff like that. So we're focusing on Ollie right now. He is going to lose his gantry very quickly, and the rest will go as well. The build power, everyone just focusing on Ollie right now. He quit the game, probably very upset. He's lost 2 in a row. Last one because of me, and this one because just being teamed up on. And yeah, Gutecast losing his base. Dark Hunter changing up, getting some bombers. Tier 2 bombers. Zeus just holding the line strong as he is supposed to. Meanwhile, Dark Hunter making short work of Orange and Gutecast. Orange being Sad Panda. And yes, we are seeing a victory for this eastern side. Very good job of Timber and Lexon to hold on as they were getting crushed in the early game. And very good job of Destructive Disable and Professor Bar coming back, even though their base was nuked. Stayed in the game, did not lose hope, did not let up, and yep, that should be it. The western side resigning. GGs are being called, and it was a pretty good game overall. Blackwater, I think, was just being able to control a lot of battlefields. Very good player. I think I should be like a bit higher rank, 40 at least. He's a very good player, and seen him play a lot of games, and this one is no different. He is doing a lot of these things, just helping the team overall, and doing a great job. So again, thank you for watching, guys. Enjoy your day, and I'll see you in the next one.